Who is the package thief in Springfield? As Christmas approaches, Homer is blowing up balloons, but he can't manage to inflate them at all. So he comes up with a clever idea. Marge asks him to take the kids out tomorrow, but Homer thinks it will be a boring trip and wishes he could fly up to the sky with the balloons. Meanwhile, Lenny also goes online to buy new gear, suspenders, and more suspenders. A few days later, the delivery person neatly delivers the packages right to Lenny's doorstep. However, the packages are quickly stolen. To catch the despicable thief, Lenny prepares some explosives and dye, disguising them as packages in a sting operation. But coincidentally, he runs into the package thief right as he steps outside. Lenny gets injured in the explosion, and Carl rushes to check on his injuries. Lenny can only leave a clue with his blood. At this moment, the Simpson family also sees the news.
SB is Sideshow Bob!
Homer immediately objects, believing the abbreviation refers to Selma.
Welcome to jail, Selma Bouvier.
In the middle of the night, Bart sneaks out and goes to Sideshow Bob's residence, hoping to find evidence of his crimes.
Life goals!
At this time, Bob is preparing to kill Bart, but Bart thinks he's the package thief. Although Bob has committed many crimes, he cares deeply about his reputation. So he follows Bart home and comes up with a plan. He stuffs himself into a package and lets the thief steal it. This operation leaves everyone impressed. Next, they just need to place the package at the front door.
Godspeed.
After a long wait, the thief finally comes and steals the package. The Simpson family has been hiding in their car all along and follows the thief to a warehouse.
Oh my god, SB is Smithers and Burn!
Why does Sideshow Bob appear at the Simpson house? Isn't he the one who most wants to murder Bart? One day, Homer was taking a sauna. He kept reminding himself not to stare at other people's naked bodies.
Go ahead, look. The whole world already saw it in nudist camp, Commandant. I want nothing!
After everyone else left and Homer was alone in the room, a mysterious person cranked the temperature to maximum and locked the door. Homer quickly realized something was wrong. But when he tried to escape, it was already too late. Soon, he passed out from the extreme heat. Fortunately, Krusty the Clown happened to pass by, preventing Homer from being murdered. After calling the police, the officers admitted they were powerless to help. The killer's mind was extremely twisted. Thus, they went to the offshore prison, which housed the most heinous criminals. The person they were looking for was held in solitary confinement in the deepest section.
Access denied. Oh, fine, I gotta use a fork.
That's right, it was Sideshow Bob, the man who had escaped from prison countless times trying to murder Bart. To ensure the Simpson family's safety, the chief installed a shock device on Bob's leg.
God! Sorry.
Fair enough. But now that we know what it can do, there's no need to...
Oh, you don't even have to point it at him.
Bob approached the case professionally, planning to start with people Homer had offended. Homer listed many names and realized he had offended practically everyone in Springfield. Bob decided to accompany Homer through an ordinary day, believing the killer would naturally reveal themselves.
This is a normal day.
I just wanted to impress you.
Bob set up a decoy, hanging up a dummy of Homer to deceive the killer, planning to wait and catch them in the act.
You're so smart. Shock him.
Everyone hid in the bushes, waiting for the killer to appear. To their complete surprise, the first person to show up was Mo. Just when they thought the truth had been revealed, many more Springfield residents arrived, all taking out their frustrations on the fake Homer.
Once I kill you, everyone will think I'm the real Homer.
None of this seems odd to you.
Flanders killed Mr. Burns, convinced it was God's will. Since then, he's become a changed man, even secretly punishing thieves in the art museum. When no one was around, Flanders entered the code to open the safe. Inside, it was packed with weapons. As he stared at the deadly arsenal, he heard God's voice again, this time commanding him to kill Selma and Patty. But he began to hesitate, doubting the authenticity of it all. No one knew it was all Homer's scheme. He'd planted a miniature speaker in Flanders' Bible, impersonating God to manipulate him. But Homer hadn't anticipated Marge's sudden arrival. In his panic, he shoved the device into the sofa cushions, pretending nothing was amiss, hurriedly hiding the contraption. Marge soon sensed something was amiss. Homer's enemies kept meeting with misfortune one after another. After each incident, Homer remained unusually calm. Later, Selma and Patty drove through the countryside and spotted free cigarettes by the roadside, unable to resist stopping. Just then, Flanders rolled a boulder down the mountain. Amid the thunderous crash, the mission seemed accomplished. Homer excitedly began scouting his next target. Bart suddenly walked into the room. Homer blurted out Bart's name. Flanders heard it and suddenly understood. Enraged, he stormed into Homer's room, accusing him of making him a murderer. Homer showed no remorse whatsoever and even cornered Flanders against the wall. Flanders resolved to take Homer down with him, only for Homer to snatch the Bible and set it ablaze. Flames devoured the sacred pages, black smoke billowing toward the ceiling, a spectacle that finally roused the attention of the true God. Homer thus received his just punishment.